anyway. Hello all uniquely creative people and welcome to my channel. My name is sherriturquoise. And today with me is my little co-host, Shadow. Shadow will be joining me today while I do a book review. Obviously, I don't know how long he'll be staying here, but we will be doing a book review today. There you go, buddy. There he goes. So today I am going to be doing a book review on Wild Spirit, The Curse of Win Adler by Victoria Wren. This is book 1 of the Win Adler saga. So I will be 100% honest on this. I was a beta reader for this book. It's been on my TBR. I started reading it a while ago, and then I put the book down because I had too much reading going on, and then I signed up for book 2, and I realized I didn't really remember the story that well, so I picked up book 1 again, started reading it, and here we are today. By the time this video goes up, book 2 will be published by the time this review goes up, and I will do a review on book 2 as well, and I will have book 2 finished by the time this video goes up as well. So hop right into this. Wild Spirit by Victoria Wren is about a teenage girl, 16 years old, named Winfred. However, everyone calls her Wen because that's the nickname she prefers. During the book, she gets sick, and then she gets sick at the beginning of the book, like really sick, that doctors can't figure out what's wrong with her, and no one can figure out what's wrong with her. So her dad's last option was send her back to her grandfather, their roots, like where they came from. So that's what he ended up doing while he's off doing work, doing his employment. Winfred, is starting a new life with her sister and her grandfather, and over time she starts feeling better. However, also during time, she also finds out there is something odd about her family. She finds out there's something odd about her family and finds out that the rumors, the stories, or the legends, myths, that's in Cedarwood, that's where the story is taking place, that her family, that the legends and the myths and that are kind of true. Kind of, but it's not 100% anyways. This story is about Winfred, who gets sick and then starts feeling better, and she's going through a change, not just physically, mentally, like literally in the physical part, and she's changing into something else. During this time, she is learning how to control her powers or her abilities, from my understanding, and she also needs to keep her identity a secret, or at least her abilities anyway, all the while trying to figure out who's hunting her down and her family, who's trying to hurt her family plus herself, and figure out whether she really wants this or tries to figure out how to reverse what has happened to her family hundreds or centuries ago, all the while trying to stay alive. I know that's not a very good description of the book, however, that's the best way I can describe the book. There's a lot of intense, there's a lot of mystery. I'm looking forward to reading book 2 on this one to see what all gets cleared up. I will do my absolute best not to give out spoilers in this book. I do highly recommend this book. Anyways, What did I thought of the plot? I thought the plot, this is a YA, by the way, for anyone that is wondering. This is a young adult book. What I thought of the plot of this book, I thought it was very interesting. Actually, really interesting. I stopped reading YA books for quite a long time because they're getting to be very predictable and I just didn't enjoy them. So when I volunteered for beta reading for this, I kept a very big open mind because all the young adult books I have read are traditionally published and this one is self-published. So I kept a very big open mind about it and I'm really glad I did and really enjoyed the plot. The plot kept me on edge, it kept me curious. It went from one way into a different spot, and when I think it was going to go one route, it went another route. There was good plot twists. There were still plot twists that I still didn't see coming, even during my second read or third read of this book. Suspense, mystery, funny parts, tense parts. Yeah, and there was a lot of that, and I really enjoyed it. It's definitely dark. Like, I would qualify it as a dark YA. I'm going to have to look up to see what fully this book qualifies, but if I had to take a guess, like a YA dark fantasy, paranormal kind of thing. If I had to try to pinpoint it to a specific genre that's other than YA. But that's the vibe I got from it. So overall, plot I really enjoyed. Very good. There were a couple of things I was a little disappointed in the book, but not too much. I was kind of disappointed with the climax because I felt like the climax this round anyway didn't really hit that high stakes because I felt like the climax actually hit sooner than what the actual climax did. But yeah, I was a little disappointed on the climax. Like there was tension there when the climax hit, but at the exact same time, I kind of felt like the climax kind of got dialed down. Like there was going to be an even bigger climax, which could be possible in book 2, but for book 1, I kind of felt a little disappointed with the climax because the first round I read it in the beta readers, it was very suspense, it was very on edge. This round I just kind of felt like the climax hit sooner than where it was supposed to. Because I kind of felt like the climax hit before and then the resolution kind of started where the climax hit. And then the full-on resolution. And then like another resolution, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's kind of that was the only part I was really disappointed on. Was the plot. Other than that, the plot was really good. Fantastic. Character development. Now there is the main character, which is Wren. Her sister, Rowan. There we go. I knew it started with the R, but I couldn't remember what was the full name. Rowan and her grandfather, which is John. There we go. So those are really the main focus of the book. There is a couple of side characters that get put into that are in the book a lot, but I feel like they're not really mentioned a whole lot enough for me to do like a character development analyze. Maybe a book 2, I'm not too sure. Anyways, we're going to start with John. John is one of those coach, mentor kind of things. And I thought his character was really well written, especially for someone that is supposed to be a grandfather age. The impression I got was he does not look like his age. From what I'm understanding, a lot of ladies like him, from my understanding. Sounds like he looks like he's in his 30s, which is pretty impressive for a grandfather who's in 60s from my understanding for age number. I could be totally wrong on that one. So anyways, John's character development I thought was really well done for a mentor, for a teacher, and for a caring grandfather at the exact same time. I didn't see any cons with his character personality. I thought I fit it in really well. For a caring side, I didn't realize he was a wolf. Okay, let me rephrase that. I did realize that he was a wolf, but the wolf personality part, I didn't really get that vibe that he was going to change into a wolf, because wolves, specifically alpha wolves, and from my understanding, he is the alpha wolf. I didn't really get, like, I got some leadership vibes from him. I didn't really get a whole lot from him either, so maybe I'll see that more in book 2, or at least I'm hoping that. Rowan is an eagle. Red hair, wild red hair, or something like that. Works at a bar. Karen. Everything that would equal to a Karen kind person. However, they talked about, specifically Winfred, Wren and John and the father talked about Rowan having this wild personality. So it's like I was kind of expecting that to be in her book and her characters, but I never really saw it. I saw a very calm person, not really wild, not really adventurous kind of personality. So that's where I was a little confused with Rowan, because it's like they say one thing, but when we actually kind of see her working and all that outside of work, we see a very mellow person, like almost cat-like mellow, not wild, soaring through the skies, eagle kind of personality. Or at least I didn't get the vibe that she was going to change into an eagle, because in the book, the animal choose you, so it means, and that personality of the animals goes into your personality. However, with John and Rowan, I didn't really get the vibe of the alpha wolf or any wolf from John. I didn't get really any vibe from, like, I guess that is a con with John. That didn't really get the personality side of the wolf in his human way. And I didn't really get the personality section with the eagle. Understanding and insightful, maybe. I'm not too sure all about the eagle section, but however, they kept saying that she has this wild personality, and I had yet to see it. I kind of got a glimpse of the wild personality at the end of the book with the climax. A little bit, but not too much. So I'm hoping in book 2 I get to see more of Rowan's wild side of her personality. Because we got to see the calm and responsible side, like a mentor as well, and big sister. Now I'm hoping we get to see a little bit of the wild personality. Now, Winfred on the other end, or Wren, the main character, kind, curious. I got more of the wild personality from her than Rowan, than anything. She's a good listener, very open-minded when she gets time to process stuff. There's a whole other part of her personality that I would like to see more of. Like, I'd like to see more of her being curious, wild in book 2, and I would like to see where she grows in character. At the beginning of the book, she starts off not feeling well, not too sure, lonely, and at the end of the book, we see this confident young lady who has friends that accept her or starting to accept her for who she is, including abilities because they accidentally see something they weren't supposed to. And she's happy. She's extremely happy. She's not lonely. She doesn't feel miserable where she is. That's where her character went. It's like from being miserable to happy, not feeling lonely, not feeling alone, like she's some sort of monster or a freak. But she feels accepted for who she is and what she is. And she's extremely happy. Her character development hit the most growth from being unhappy child to a very happy teenager who is learning how to control her abilities, acceptance for who she is, opening to her friends, having friends, getting to know people once more. So I'm really looking forward to book 2. And by my understanding while I'm reading the book, she has a nickname Wildcat. So I'm guessing, and she also has cat eyes. Eyes adjust, I guess, to the dark. Anyways, I don't know which cat she's going to change into. However, my theory, and if I had to guess by the book cover, I would have to say maybe a cheetah or a leopard. I'm just going by this. And can we talk about the book cover for a second? Anyways, I like when there's things I would like to see in the second book. More of her personality, wild personality, curious personality. And I would like to see if she gets a change into her animal in book 2. Or does she procrastinate her powers or abilities? Anyways, love the book cover. It definitely catches my attention. It definitely gives it a dark vibe, but not really. It's like it's a dark story, but there's some light in it. There's some hope. And I really like it. And I really actually like the formatting style too. Like, I really like this. Like, this is really cool. Like, chapter 1. Like, that's really cool. I really like that. And there goes the bookmark. Anyways, I can actually go on about this book for quite a while. So, star rating, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. There are a couple of things I didn't like about the book. However, I do highly recommend this book. I will leave a link down below where you can find the author and her books. If I have her permission, which I will ask in advance to make sure that is A-okay. And yes, that is it. Highly recommend this book. I can't wait to read book 2. Looking forward to it. And that's it. So, by the time this video gets posted, I don't know if I will be still doing schoolwork or if I'm still doing schooling. However, temporary at this moment, I'm only going to be posting my bonus videos. I'm going to try to post once a week, and I'm going to try to do live streams at least a couple of times a week. We'll see on the scheduling section with work and schoolwork. So, at this moment, I'm not really too sure when I will be posting videos or how often I'll be posting videos, and I don't know how often I will be doing live streams. So everything's kind of up in the air with this channel and my second channel called Blood Phoenix. All the links are down below. I will try to have as many pre-recorded videos as I can to post during schooling time. But I will keep you guys posted on that. So until then, click the like button, click the notification button, and click the bell icon to get notified of all my posts, because I'm not really too sure when I'll be posting or how often I will be posting. I can only promise the bonus videos will be uploaded at this moment, and there will be a couple of live streams a week, maybe a month. So definitely click that bell icon to get notified of all my posts. Click the like button, leave a comment down below, and follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and Facebook, and Discord. No, and Twitch. You can also find me on Discord and NaNoWriMo. And by the time this video goes up, I will have a Goodreads account down below as well. Come join the Creative Server Discord group. There you get to meet new people, learn new things, be creative, be yourself, and join the book club if you like. All links are down below. And down below as well is my second channel, Cold Blood Phoenix. That channel is a gaming reaction and review channel. Again, I don't know how often I will be posting on that channel. Same with live streams. I will be doing my absolute best to post as often as I can on these two channels while I'm in school and work. So just stay tuned and click the notification. And if you like that, check out that account. All links are down below, and I'll see you guys next time. And remember, stay true to yourself and stay unique. Bye!